What's up, everybody? So I thought I would give another update because we've done a few things to the car. So I don't know if I've shown it already. I'm probably not going to do it in this video because it's just the antenna going up and down. But when we took care of the radiator fans, we finally solved the antenna issue, and the antenna is now completely separate from the low-speed radiator fan, so that should that motor happen to go bad again, we won't be dealing with any fires. Just some popped fuses, and I can still listen to my radio. Another thing that we've done, I added a rear wiper. So this rear hatch now has everything that I've always wanted. I always wanted a rear wiper. I don't care if they suck. I've always wanted one. And the third brake light. So now I've got a hatch that has both those things. And I think I'll probably do a separate video that kind of goes more in depth on how I actually installed this, because my car is such an early car that I genuinely don't know, or if the car maybe was optioned without it when it was purchased. But a lot of the wiring that was supposed to be there wasn't at all. Oops, I locked it. I don't know why I locked my car in my garage. Am I the only one that does that? Especially with the windows down. But as you can see, wired up to a factory switch. And basically the green wire that's underneath the dash for the switch is there, but none of the other wiring was in the car. So the wiring that goes back to the hatch wasn't there, and the wiring that goes up to the switch wasn't there. So I had to basically do all that from scratch. It was a lot less complicated than I thought it was going to be, but I mean, it works. So that's all I can ask for. On top of that, one thing that I'm noticing, for whatever reason, it's probably not going to do it now, but the light in the oil pressure gauge is flickering. Might have to take care of that. Yeah, I just noticed it while I'm driving. It's a little bit annoying. Could just be like the bulb is loose in the socket or some. Maybe there's a wire that's just kind of loose back there, but other than that, maybe I can finally actually get a hazard switch with a light that's not burnt out. And we're just maintaining that wheel cleanliness. A good tip for cleaning your rims, if you've got polished rims, learned this from a detail guy, is just glass cleaner. And that's what I've been doing. So you just hit it with glass cleaner about once every week. I don't do it once every week, but maybe like once every week to 2 weeks, depending on how much you drive. And it'll help stop the aluminum from getting corroded. It's actually kind of funny, but I used to work at, volunteer at an old World War II museum, and we had a completely chrome polished P-51 Mustang, and there's signs all over the Mustang that say don't touch it, because oils from your fingers can actually damage and hurt the skin on the aircraft. And it's kind of no different from here. If you let all that brake dust just kind of sit on these rims, over time, a lot of them, that's why they look so just kind of not satin, but they just kind of get almost bronze in this weird kind of way. You know, if you notice with a car that's been sitting for a long time, and it also start pitting. So that's some stuff that you really don't want to keep on, especially if you drive out in the Midwest and you got like salt and all that kind of stuff on the road. So just an extra thing to take care of and pay a little bit of extra attention to. One thing I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, we did swap out the door handles too a while back for the Porsche script logos. This is an early car. This has the handles that are basically the same as the, the Scirocco. But I found some doors from an 86, or door handles from an 86. And so we swapped those with the locks and everything. That wasn't too bad, but would I want to do it again? No, I'm happy I've got these. But the Porsche script handles are just They're lovely. Man, I really can't think of anything else. Registration is due next month, so that's fun. If anybody wants to donate $100 so I can do my registration. I guess one thing I can do is I need to get the 944 only shift kit, because I am so tired of the circlip rings coming loose off of that shift knob, because then I lose fifth gear because of all the play in the gear lever, and that's just annoying. So that's one thing that I need to do. That's definitely on the list. I'm not gonna do a short shift kit. I don't race this car. It's a daily driver, and I personally love the long throws. I love how mechanical that it feels when you're going into a gear. It doesn't matter what gear it is, and it doesn't matter if you're upshifting or downshifting. It's like, it butters my bread. I really can't think of a better analogy for it. So I think that's enough fluff for one video. We'll go ahead and end it there. But yeah, I just wanted to give some quick updates, and well, you guys know that she's still here. She's still up and running. I take it out about once every week, maybe for 5 or 10 miles. Just until the belts can get done. Oh, don't look at that. But yeah, the new badge, although I was hoping would be OEM, isn't. Is holding up fairly well along with the gasket. But yeah, I'd say she looks good. So, oh, I guess that's one other thing I should mention real quick before we go. This is the Avalon King. The hood I had trouble with, but I think the problem there was A, I didn't put enough, and B, there's no hood insulation pads under here, so it gets hot. So last time it rained, I still had a bunch of water spots, which is why the car's so clean, because I had to re-detail it again. But the roof was perfect. It beat it up nicely and all that kind of stuff. So I think I just need to hit it with some more. I probably didn't put enough on the first coat. I was a little bit. I wasn't too generous with it. But yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.